Hey everybody, we are back with some more Monster Train 2. Alrighty, so big goal for today is I want to try two things really. I want to try and get some more. You waited for the check-in? No worries, I appreciate that. Thanks for checking in. And now you're in digital ink in the video. I want to try and get... I think more than anything I want to get my clans to level 10. So let us try and do just that. Let's go... Awoken, maybe. With this guy. And then... Melting might be alright. We'll see how that goes. And we'll go with Bogworm's Growth. Luca has convinced me that Bogworm's Growth is goated, and I agree. So main goal is to try and get stuff to level 10. Sting, interesting. Reforms, Lady of the Reform's quite good. She synergizes really well with a lot of this other stuff. Big Spikes. Okay. I'm curious to see what Big Spikes looks like. Fully healed champions at the start of turn. Now that's interesting. So my champion is just essentially a big spike ball. I don't got a problem with that. It's only 15 spikes, which is not great, but... Okay, and then she can go up there. Guess I'll stick some regeneration. Okay, well everybody dies there. Play both of these shards, get rid of them. And then we can't really do much else. Alright, this is very strange. I guess I'll just start stacking some regen on these guys. Do we just win? We do not just win. In fact, we didn't even really get close to him. Okay, it's a little scary. We do take some damage going up, which is unfortunate. I don't know about this one. This one's really weird. Lag spike in the stream? Apologies if that happened. It does happen occasionally. Why do you heal? Oh, he heals. He gains sap and heals. I might just die. Well, that's, that didn't go so well. Alright, let's try that one again. Light for a second. Alright, as long as it wasn't too long. We got the Animus of Will now, which is good. Glimmer, Purifying Cleanse. I would love the other... Look, I'll try the spikes again, because I reckon there's something there, but... Blights and Scourges cost 0, that's fantastic, because we start with some Blights. Okay. At least now we do have some options. As in, we can put the Animus of Will back there. It's a better starting unit than what we had before. Put you there. I can't kill this guy in the back, I don't think. Nah, we cannot. That's a pity. There goes that money. Okay, well at least you die at the top. Goodness gracious. We just cannot get things rolling here. Maybe this is not a good setup. I mean, look, we'll see if we can survive this first section. I don't know about this one, folks. Okay, we should at least survive this fight. Barely. That was really bad. See, Bramble Lash is kind of interesting. Deal damage to the front immune equal to 10x spikes on friendly units. I'll grab it, because at least there's something there. I don't really want to do with these units, though. Hey, Cast, how you doing? I think it's just a really rough setup here, unfortunately. I do like the Husk... Sorry, the... I was about to say the Husk Hermit. But I was looking at this guy, I thought it was this card. Look, Shattered Shell is interesting, so I'll grab Shattered Shell. Large Stone on the Animus of Will is kind of crazy. I'll go with that. You can't get past Covenant 4 on the first game. The first game, I think, is actually harder than this game. This game, I think, has a higher skill ceiling than the original. But I think the first game is more difficult. Because the game doesn't really tell you a lot of stuff about how it works. Like, the way that it works with, because the big thing that makes the first game hard is you don't always draw the cards that you need. But the cards that you get from the banners on the map, you are guaranteed to draw one of them your first turn. So if you only have one key unit, you will always draw it. So oftentimes I think the problem in the first game is people make their decks too big, if that makes sense. Okay, Bramble Lash is kind of cracked. I will be honest. But the game doesn't actually tell you how that stuff works. You have to figure it out yourself. You like a big deck? That's probably part of the issue then. I think we win? It looks like we win. Alright, I'll take it. Went a lot better than the first round, that's for sure. Look at our health. Our health is actually, like, kind of decent. Ooh. I mean, Razor Sharp Edge. You can't pass by that on the Animus of Will. That's crazy good. I do like Molten Encasement, but I don't know if it fits with this deck. Not really. Alright, I think I do need to go for the health. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Yeah, keeping the deck thin is especially important in the previous game. Feelings get 10 damage, but -1 for every non-boss artifact you own. I think I'll take the Razor, because... as long as I don't pick too many artifacts, which I can choose to not pick too many artifacts, this could actually be very strong for us. I would have really liked Fight Club, but I don't think we're going to get Fight Club. Well, we obviously aren't going to get Fight Club. Alright. Archeon. So my units have +9 damage, I think it should be. Oh, it's +8, because it counts the Razor. I don't think it should count the Razor. But I guess it's true to its word. It says it counts non-boss artifacts, and technically this isn't a boss artifact. The key is going to be, can we, like, keep healing our champion here? So if our champion dies, we're in big trouble. Okay, well this guy's just a healer. He doesn't do anything, so that's fine. Razor Sharp Edge, +10 damage is worth a lot. Heals. More damage, very nice. Somehow this is almost shaping out alright. That's not good. So you're doing 23 damage. How do you die then? What's the math on this? 10 plus 13 is 23. So how do you die? That doesn't make any sense. Hang on a second. Because this guy gains attack when a unit dies, but nothing's gonna die because they go first. This guy dies. This guy dies, which gives him extra health. Yep, got it. Alright, we win somehow. I don't really know how we win that, but... Oh, because he had to hit our champion one more time. Damn, okay. Well, that was all that was the difference. Ooh, spikes deal +1 damage per stack. Add regen 2 and spikes 2. I gotta go regen 2, spikes 2, man. That's super good. Rejuvenate gains spikes? Not really. I think we just want to spike our main guy. And the question is, what do we go for now? I don't think we really need capacity. Because I can now put the... I think we just go for energy, I reckon. I think energy's the go. Because we've been really lucky. Our capacity on the bottom floor is actually really strong already. I think I would like to upgrade some spells, ideally. What's the spike upgrade? 25 spikes. Okay. I'll take it. Spell chain. Double stack. Oh, regen 4, spikes 4. I like that. And we can spell chain it as well. I kinda really like that. Let's do that. We can duplicate. We'll just duplicate the Animus. Worst case scenario, we just chuck him somewhere else, even if we can't fit him on the same floor. Okay. Did we get the extra capacity? Ah, we didn't. Okay. Come on. We can put our Shattered Shell, which is not bad. Okay. Wow. That damage, dude. Good grief. Alright, the corruption's getting kind of out of control. Spike stacking? Yeah. Yeah, it's because of the burnout that I applied to this guy now. Okay, we're gonna have to go for it. Okay. I think we are in trouble here. Yeah, we're definitely in trouble. I screwed myself, I think. Alright, let's retry this one. I think I stuffed that up by putting the whatchamacallit, extinguishing thing on him. On my champion. That was the mistake. Okay, I should just avoid playing Purifying Cleanse, I think. Wherever possible. We'll see how that goes for us. put that in your pipe and smoke it. This is where I went wrong last time. I applied the Purifying Cleanse, which made him die. It still doesn't really help. I think this guy just hard counters me. So every time he gets a turn, he applies Sap 3, and every time he attacks, he applies Sap 3. Damn. Yeah, I don't think there's any path to victory here. I mean, if we could get Bramble Lash. Alright, maybe we try setting up on the second floor. We'll try one more time. I don't like doing heaps of restarts. Oh, but this doesn't really help us either. Alright, we'll give it a go. At least now my champion doesn't get the corruption. That's a positive. We'll try that. Because the corruption, I think, is probably the big problem, was that our guy was dying way too quick because of the corruption. Give him some heals. Put this guy in the front so he can take the hit. He's got 49 spikes now. That's pretty good. I can give you that health because you're going to die anyway. Now I draw Bramble Lash. Why is life so cruel? Alright, at least the corruption's gone. Keep Bramble for the boss. I have to draw it. That's the problem. Okay, we do win this time. And I think that's purely because my guy has so much HP and so much regen. He was regenning more damage than what the boss was doing. And the boss is just going to die from spikes, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, that was my original thought, was to keep Bramble for the boss, but it turned out we didn't even need it. None of these are terribly useful to me. This is actually counterintuitive. This is bad. I don't want stealth, because I want my guys to get it. Hey, Herald, how are you doing? Hope you've been doing well. Spikes counter sap. It certainly seemed that way, yes. Let's try and upgrade some more spells, maybe. Now, Glass Cannon is very tempting. I think I'll go for it. Why not? Hopefully the enemies don't get spikes. Okay, this is the ink, guys. What's this bendy? It's not bendy in the ink machine, it's something else. How are you, Kaz? I'm doing pretty well. Friendly units gain Conduit 1 on Slay. Not bad. -1 energy per turn, but draw 2 additional cards. Terrible. Apply Dazed to a random... to the front unit on a random floor. I don't think I get any of these because it weakens the Razor. That's fine. It's not bendy in the ink machine, it's something else. I can't remember what the game is that those guys are from. Okay, we can hold over something. We could hold over Razor Sharp Edge, which is kind of interesting. Or we can make a holdover Glimmer. Or we can make a holdover Bramble Lash. I reckon holdover Bramble Lash might be good. Being able to play Bramble Lash every turn, and having it cost -1 is pretty good. Double stack, not really good. Spell Chain, really needed. I could spell chain the Razor Sharp Edge, but I don't think it's that necessary. Yeah. Now we can play Bramble every turn. And since we're applying more spikes, it's gonna be good. Did I have that little... Did I not pick up that little guy that makes spikes do more damage? I didn't. I don't know what I picked instead. I could put both of the Animuses. Or would I rather have the Sweep? I think I'd rather just have both the Animuses, man. But how's things, Herald? What's been new with you, man? You can one-shot the Bosch with the Bramble Lash. I don't know if we'll be quite that strong, but that would be absolutely wonderful if we could. I don't think we're going to get quite that strong. And unfortunately, these guys are applying Corruption. So, Glass Cannon. Spores. Bramble. Okay, let's redo that. We can do that. We can do that ordering better. We want to Bramble first. Glass Cannon. Why does it get thrown in the bin? That shouldn't be what happens. It should stay in my hand. Okay, we don't quite win. Now we win. Okay. Wow, our champion actually already died. It's just these guys that win it for us. Wow. What does Fragile do? Damage, double damage taken? No, if he gets hit, he dies. That's what Fragile is. Any damage, he dies, but the weapon does plus 50. So I can't pass that up. It's too juicy. Especially since he hits 3 times. I'd like to try and upgrade my units. Let's see if we can get some good unit upgrades. Multi-strike and Fragile. I can't really afford that. Evergrowth, Regen, and Sap. This wouldn't be bad on my champion, actually. Regen and Sap. My champion, like, he only has 8 damage anyway. I think this is actually quite good. Let's do it. The Tome of the Underlegion. Yeah, Fragile's risky, but... I can make him even larger, oh my god. 41, oh my goodness. Dualism. Alright, let's make one of these guys even bigger. Reduce size to 1! I wish I could stick more spikes on my champion, that'd be really nice. The problem is I don't know if I can fit both of the guys on the same floor now, I don't think I can. But I'd like to make something endless, not really. Alright, we'll just leave it for now, that's not bad. Alright, we're up against the Cherub Boy. Cherub Boy annoys me massively. He gives spikes too, which is very bad. Okay, I can fit all of the... Oh my god. This is an insane floor, dude. Look at this shit. Oh my god. He can stack 3 regen every turn. That's kind of crazy, actually. Every turn he gives himself 3 regen. That's super good. He's nearly dead, though. Bramble. Big heal. Heal. Big damage. And more heals. Is it possible for you to survive this? I don't know if it is. Bramble. Barely survives. Okay. Okay, that works. How'd you like damage? How about some more? Hell yeah. I don't have... The problem is I don't have anything else in the deck. Like, this is it. This is everything. Alright, let's try this one again. I reckon maybe we can't set up on the second floor, though, because... Like, he's only gonna have 600 HP. Maybe the glass cannon is just a mistake. I think it's greed. It's just pure greed. I can't afford to have the glass cannon. Yeah, the bottom floor is the only one that actually has any capacity. That's the issue. Wait, let's flip them around. The stronger one should be the one that doesn't have glass cannon, because he can actually take some decent amount of hits. The one in the back maybe can benefit from the glass cannon, right? We'll try that. Try that one on for size. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Let's get him his health regen. Do I start applying the Purifying Cleanses? I don't know, I don't think so. We'll try that. We'll have the one in the back that's weaker take hits. I don't know. Purifying Cleanse, it's so risky. Like, I reckon if I can play it every turn, it might actually be decent. Oh, for a second I was like, it's gonna kill him, isn't it? Because it technically lowers his health, but it doesn't kill him. Okay. Bramble, take out one of these guys. More heals. That's we win somehow. I'm not 100% sure how, but... I think these guys just do so much damage now. Yeah, I was right. The stronger one up the front, so he can take the hits. And then the one in the back just survived, because he just didn't get hit. Nice. Restore friendly units to full health. I kinda like that. Unleash the Wildwood is really good. If you can get it holdover, it's fantastic. It's literally just a free heal every turn. I think I just go... I reckon more draw. I almost never pick more draw, but I think more draw is the go. Excuse me, is the go here. Upgrade spells or rooms and equipment. I'd really like a really good room. And I'd like to also get my health back. That would be nice. Spikes 50. What's my spikes right now? 25. Oh, doubles my spikes. Shit. Okay, well that's definitely what we want. Merchant of Arms. A Dagger of Quickness is not bad. Fight Club is exactly what I wanted. Because you might be thinking, but Kaz, it's just 15 damage. That's not that good. It's 15 damage times 3 times 3. It's 90. It's plus 90 damage. That's pretty good. I can merge the glass cannon and this dagger. That's kind of interesting, actually. 75? No, 15 times 3. 15 times 3 is 90. It's 45 times 2. Merge the glass cannon and the swift steel dagger. I kinda like that idea. Let's do it. We can duplicate another unit. Why not duplicate the Animus of Will? It's 45 each, is what I meant. If I misspoke, I apologize. This floor's just this guy. Amazing. Okay, so we do need to be careful. Because these guys hit everything. So I probably don't want to really use the fragile. Maybe we can make this guy fragile. No, but if I use... no, but he'll be quick as well. But he just dies. Yeah, how big the delay is on phone? Ah. It's annoying. I'm sorry that that's the case. Sure, why not? Go for it, brother. Unfortunately, this guy's gonna get to the top, which is really irritating. Holy spaghetti, what the hell? Okay, we're gonna take 12 damage. Yeah, 12 damage isn't that bad. That's all we needed to win, huh? Alright, that works. I'm not gonna touch anything else. Because he's only got one spike. Amazing. The spikes were what finished it. Okay, a bit annoyed that we took some damage there, but it's not that bad. Draw +1 each turn. Don't need it. We really don't need it. None of these cards really matter. I'm not convinced that we'll win this, but it's looking alright. Okay, I think I'd like to try and upgrade some more spells. Trinkets and baubles. Anything good? No. Like, either way, we don't really want trinkets and baubles because it affects our razor. Permafrost on a spell might be interesting. Yeah, Permafrosted Unleash the Wildwood is really good, because then we can keep it until we need it. We're up against the melee weakness guy. A Glimmer that we can play every turn is kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll take that. Remove Consume. really neat. Oh, removing consume on this is really interesting actually, because we could play it multiple times and keep stacking regen onto our front guy. Let's go for it. Why not? We'll just copy another Animus at will. Alright, melee weakness. So it's a bit scary. We didn't get the extra size, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we have the sweeper here again. Okay, I'll give you this. Give you this. We'll hang on to Unleash the Wildwood. We can play it whenever we want. Okay. Give yourself some regen. Pop these bozos. Get some regen stacking. Okay, perfect. Start stacking up some spikes and regen for growth. Full heal for everybody. It's not ideal, but we can make it work, maybe. Thanks for the encouragement, Cast. We'll see. We'll see how we go. It's not a great setup, unfortunately. Looks like we're probably going to take some pretty big damage. I don't know if there's much I can do to save this guy. In fact, I don't think there's anything I can do to save this guy. Okay, pop those guys. Flash. We'll regen for our champ. Yeah, I can't save this guy in the middle. He does kill these guys. This guy gets to the top and does 12 damage to us, which again, mind you, is not that bad. I think at this point I would rather give you some boosties. Why not duplicate Bramble? Yeah, I've got PTSD of builds where I like have tons of holdover spells that I can't and that I end up not being able to get rid of. Like having all the spells, it might sound really good, but it's kind of risky. I'm gonna give you a few points of heals. Alright, so it's all going to come down to, can we beat the boss? The boss rush is where everything will be decided. So we're going to take some more damage. Regrettably. No, we're not. It looks like it could be golden with one more Bramble. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right. I think I overcommitted to the Animus of Wills. Never mind, we just win. I actually don't even really know how. How do we win this? I'm gonna put these guys here, because I don't want to take 5 damage for no reason from this guy. We were in trouble if these guys got to the top. We survived just long enough. I don't really get how we win this. Is it just because of how much damage the spikes do? I think it's literally just because the spikes are so strong. It's 66 spikes. That's crazy. And then these guys just... We do also have 46 regen. So my champion is healing faster than what he's taking damage, at least for quite a while. Yeah, the Evergrowth doubling up was a super good idea. This is going to take a while. Apologies, folks. Yeah, because if you... I'll slow it down for a second. Because you see, we've got 40 regen, he does 30 damage. So for the next 10 turns, he's actually doing no damage to us. And even if he was damaging us, it'd be very little. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of camera shake and a bit of... Absolutely incredible. What a win! This champion is super good. For the longest time in Monster Train 1, I was like, this champion sucks. This champion's ass. You know, all that sort of stuff. He's super good. There was like, what were my melting cards in that deck? I don't even think I used any melting cards. I had the dregs, but I didn't really do anything with them. This is an interesting one. Draw X and apply -1 to those cards. Spike Steel +1 damage per stack. That would have been really nice in that build. Well, you golded a bunch of cards too. I've never actually used Spreading Spores. This card's actually really good too. I thought that this was really bad because, like, why would I want more copies of this card? But because it was double stacked, it was amazing. Tome of Evergrowth is fantastic. You can't argue with that. Very nice. Good stuff. Alright. What's next? We've already won with the Awoken, so it's kind of irrelevant though, is the problem. What did I actually have in that run that was... Hang on, I want to look at my run history. Did I even have any cards that... How do I say my run history? Because I almost feel like I didn't even have any... Did I even have any melting cards in that deck? What was that? I had Purifying Cleanse. 2 copies of Purifying Cleanse. And 5 dregs. It may as well have not even been like a melting deck. Interesting.